So just as we're adjusting these groups, we can manage the project using that as well. So we can include all the 110 pipes in this one and the 63 ones in this one. Now, in order to do this, first I'll select one of these sewage pipes that we have here. Now let me just check. I think this is a riser pipe. Either way, it's under the sanitary system type. But let me just go over here and select the sanitary itself. But over here we have the sewage pipes, and whether they're heavy or light, that's up to the specialists. Either way, we just want to separate the sanitary and sewage pipes. We can either have them as whole or we can differentiate them, and that's what we're going to do right now. So first I want to select all of the ones that are 110 in size and put them inside this subgroup. And they also need to be from the PVC sanitary type. So I'll use the Find Items tool. This is just another demonstration of how effective and helpful the Find Items tool can be. So first I've put the selection resolution on first object. Then I've selected one of these pipes here. And if you pay attention here, we go to the element tab, so our category is going to be elements. After that, we can see under the name, the value is PVC sanitary, so we'll copy that. Then in the Find Items tool, I'll put the property on name, and that equals the value that we copied. Now, if I press find, it will find all of the sanitary pipes, whether they're 110, 63, or 90. But we just need the 110, so we can put in another factor. First, we'll have to put the category on elements, and then we can find the size from the property. Now that equals, let's see what the size is in the properties. It's 110, so we'll put the value on that. And all right, we're about done. Let me just check this value part and paste the sanitary here. All right. Then I'll press Find All. Now, about 461 items have been selected, which are all 110 pipes. Now, if I press the Hide Unselected option from up here, you can see how the structure turns out. And the skeleton is pretty obvious to see. Now we want to select and put the pipes in the estimates that we have here. Now for the ones that we've selected here, I want to create another saved search. And so when you search, you get an icon up here that says Save Search. And it's actually a bit different from Save Selection. Now if I press it, a set opens up such as here. And I can name it to PL space dash space sanitary, then space dash and space again, size 110. And there we go. Now if I right click on the set that I've created, well, this one's already been created, so we have to go down here and right click on the sanitary subgroup that we have, the 110, and press the Take Off Selected Model Items option. Now this extracts all of the pipes and puts them into this subgroup. Now if we look at the detailings in the WBS, we can see that it starts from 1.8.1, and because that's where the sanitary 110 starts, and it goes all the way to 461. And this matches up with the number that we get in the properties. And the objects are under the pipe type. Now if we select any of them in the quantification workbook, then it highlights it in the plan. Now the next important step is hiding the architectural plan in order to just get everything a bit more organized. And then I can select Reset All from up here. All right. And then, as I said, you need some familiarity with the Navisworks yourself, because right now, the next function is in the quantification workbook, where we can select a Show Takeoff option. This shows us the estimated elements. Now if I deselect it, it reverts back. This ability easily allows you to know which parts of the plan and elements have been estimated and which parts have not. Or if you pay attention to the details in the catalog, for example, this one is already set on color green. And if I go here and hit the reapply option, all of the estimated elements in the plan will be highlighted green. Or let me just go up here and reset the appearances once more. And then I can go down here and select the model takeoff option and then press the takeoff to sanitary 110. It says that we've only selected one, so I'll hit cancel. And the next option is the virtual takeoff, which we won't need because we don't have virtual elements existing here. And we can also hide the elements that are estimated using the hide takeoff option. Now I'm not going to update the plan because I think the size is too much and it will probably take too much time. But talking about the update of the elements, imagine that you've already got the estimates of this pipe. Now, if this goes under any changes, including size or length, we get an icon under the status that says this element has undergone changes. Then you can update it using this button. Or if an element has been deleted, we get a red color here that we can get rid of the element using the update button. Now, if you want to see if changes have been made, you can use the Analyze Changes option. You can also export Excel files using the option on the right here. So let me just open up the browser and go over to the Files folder and save the file here. Now this exports the estimates that we've gotten, and I can open it up using the Yes option here. And then when the file opens up, we get to see how the table of the estimated elements looks like. For example, we can see different item types such as vent, drain, fire, and all of the element associated numbers listed here as well. Now if I scroll to the right, we can see the model length and all the other factors. And the extra factors that we have up here, we can get rid of as well. And all right, that's about it. And then down here, we also have the resource pivot table and the other items. Now, if we select the items pivot table option, we can get the elements listed here and sorted out using a nice filter. Now I can open up the select field menu and only select the pipes from here. And we also have all these different options and items. You can use whatever it is you want. As an example, I can select the area value that we have here and put it under the columns. Now these are actually features of Excel itself. And in general, these are the basic rules of getting the estimates in the Navisworks. And either way, the beam coordinator or the project manager needs to have the skills to use these options. And they'll need to know how to use these analysis methods. And so in the next part, we'll discuss how to share the